This story might have seemed ordinary if it hadn't ended with her disappearance. Emmy, 25 years old. She quit her job in the big city, sold almost everything she owned, and told her friends she wanted to feel life for real. She made no plans, booked no hotels. She simply bought a ticket for the nearest cruise and set out to sea. Only short videos remained on her blog, recordings that, as investigators would later say, were never supposed to exist. In the first frames, a smile, a voice filled with freedom and excitement. Finally, a real journey. No plans, no rules, she said to the camera. No one knew then that this ship would be the last place she was seen alive. According to official reports, the cruise ship Aurora Star never reached its destination. On the third day of the voyage, all contact with the vessel was lost. Rescuers found only debris, fragments of clothing, and a camera. The camera contained 47 minutes of footage. Most of the files were corrupted, but what could be recovered changes everything. This is the first recording, just a few hours before the disappearance.
This is the beginning of my journey. I don't know where I'm going, but I feel like something incredible is waiting for me.
At 1942, all contact with the ship was lost. After that, only silence. But 3 days later, just a few kilometers off the coast, the camera resurfaced. This is the story of Emmy's final moments. This was the first recording. 22 minutes after this video, the ship vanished from the radar. The following files have been only partially recovered. Some of the footage defies explanation.
The signal's gone! We've lost navigation!
When the signal from the cruise liner was lost, the rescue operation lasted only 2 days. Then it was called off. No one survived, except her. She made it to shore, alone, on a nameless island that appears on no map. We found this recording later. Everything you're about to see are the final minutes of her consciousness. She didn't know this was only the beginning, that the storm wasn't the end, but the entrance. Time moved differently here. Every sound was an echo, and every step, as if someone had already taken it before her. According to the geotag, the recording was made in the center of the island, where nothing alive should exist. At this point, the recording detected a faint magnetic pulse. After that, she came upon something that could be mistaken for an old military bunker. On the surface, traces of corrosion were found, and something resembling crystallized sand. The material remains unidentified. She decided to go inside. She went deeper into the structure. At first, everything seemed dead, but the camera's sensor detected a faint electromagnetic field. At this point, Emmy stopped the recording. The next file begins 17 minutes later, already below at the end of the bunker. The next fragment was recorded 17 minutes after she entered the bunker. We still don't know what made her go so deep. A faint radio signal echo was detected below, as if someone or something was trying to respond. Analysis of the audio confirmed the voice was indeed hers, with a frequency distortion, as if it had been recorded in advance. She found the end of the tunnel, or what looked like the end. The last frame from this camera was recorded at 3:27. After the flash, only silence. The recovered footage from Emmy's camera is only partial. The rest of the data was inexplicably erased, as if the frames had never existed. Analysis of the timestamps revealed inconsistencies. There's a 36-hour gap between the sequences, during which she kept recording, but not on any known device. In the final frame, before the signal vanished, an anomalous electromagnetic field was detected, similar to what occurs during lightning discharges. Only in this case, the source was underground. The last line in her archive log reads, "This island does not exist. This island does not exist." But we found sand, wet as if a storm had just passed, and footprints, one human, the other not. If you're seeing this video, she might still be out there,